We had this conversation before. Like, how you feel about your friend talking to one of your old flings?
I personally don't care. I do not care at all because, like I told you, you can't help who you fall in love with. Who am I to block that? Jazz is so uneasy over here, y'all. Y'all see her moving around. Yeah, who am I to block that? Like, I just don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about what y'all got going on. None of that. Enjoy your time and your moments and your memories with.
You honestly don't feel no type of way about it, like to your friend though?
I mean, like, if you feel like my ex or somebody that I had dealings with or anything is okay to do, then one, I really don't think we're friends.
That's what
So
I'm
that shouldn't
saying.
even be
Though.
a conversation that we should be having. You know what I'm saying? But if you do decide to do that, because everybody has a choice and people do what the fuck they want to do.
This is true.
You can say you care. You can say you think about other people's feelings. You can take in consideration of other people's emotions and all that other shit. But people at the end of the day do what the fuck they want to do.
This is true, and I'm well aware of that. All I'm saying is, I'm that friend. I'm not looking at who you was dealing with, bro.
Facts.
She gonna forever be your girl in my eyes.
Facts.
So just like you said, we shouldn't even be having that conversation, bro. Like, that's just, and you want to say a unwritten rule that your friend should know, but nah, no, motherfucker need to have a conversation about that. Obviously,
Think about what the times that we are in, Jazz. That plays a factor into, I feel like, people's decision making. People are okay with grabbing what you done had or your leftovers. Like, that is a thing. And it's really unruly.
yeah,
Like,
unruly.
like
Nah,
it's
I just
really
couldn't do it. I could not do that shit, bro. You gonna forever be my homie girl in my eyes. I could not do that shit. Out of respect of my homie, G.
out of respect.
I can't do that shit, bruh.
But you gotta think too, sis. Like, people don't think like
I
us.
know that, bro. I
People
always
don't
have
move like us. That's why it goes back to understanding who you're dealing with.
understanding who you dealing with. She be dropping gems, dog.
Personnel.
Who you dealing with, dog.
For real.
Personnel. This episode gonna be named personnel, guys.
Seriously.
Know your personnel.
Seriously.
What?
For real. Know
That's
who you're
real
around.
shit.
Know
That's
who's
real
with.
shit, bro.
Think about Nipsey. And I say Nipsey because I never really listened to Nipsey's music. I knew Nipsey as an activist. I knew who he was for what he stood for. You know what I'm saying? But when he got killed, I was pregnant with Shia, and I had a dream about him, bro.
What was the dream?
So I was standing in front of my parents' old house because they just moved out of this house. So standing in front of the driveway, it was my parents. My dad has a truck in the driveway, and my mama was pulled up in the driveway. So I was in between the cars.
Okay.
Now, my grandmother was, like, the garage was open. My grandmother was kind of like at the front of the garage. You know what I'm saying? It's bright outside, beautiful day. So I just remember my Mimi. I call her my Mimi. She's dead. She's been dead. Like, I remember my Mimi turning to my mama, and my mama was at the end of the street putting the trash cans out. When I say I remember this dream vividly, and I'm not the type of person that dreams. Now, that's a thing because it's people that really dream. I'm not that. And so when I dream, it's really significant for me. Okay. And it makes me want to figure out, what the hell does this mean?
Okay.
Now, my mama's at the end of the curb putting out the trash cans, and my Mimi turned to my mama and she say, "Now, Cheryl, this is my last time giving her some money." Like, and she talking about me.
Okay.
Because at this time, finances was...
Mimi wasn't having it. Okay. My last time now.
It's my last time giving her some money.
Okay.
But it was like... And it's crazy, like you said, I'm a creative director, and, like, my dreams be, like... It's almost like a camera view Like
Okay.
it shifts to one part, then another
That's
part.
hard.
So like, yeah. So like I remember looking at my mama at the end of the curb, and like in the midst of my Mimi saying this, I remember turning to her and looking at her at the front of the garage saying what she had said about this my last time, giving her some money.
Yeah.
But something told me to turn around. Like I turned around, it's Nipsey. Nipsey looking at me. He looked up at the sun. He looked back down at me. He looked back up at the sky. Like when I woke up, that was it.
Okay.
That was it. I woke up. I ain't gonna lie, Jazz. I was pregnant with Shia. I thought I was about to die.
Oh.
Because Nipsey just died. I'm like, oh, God, wait now. What are you trying to tell me? He looking at the sky. He looking at me. Is he trying to tell me it's time for me to go? Like, my mind was going crazy. Okay, my mind was playing tricks on me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But, you know, like I told you, my nickname is Sunflower. My family is full of spiritual, gifted people, hippies, okay? In such words. Like, so my auntie Gail, hey, baby. She was blessed to determine dreams, like depict dreams. She'll say a prayer, Jazz, and I'm telling you, like my friends, I done had 3-way conversations with my friends on the phone with her because it's like she really taps in with the Most High. She says a prayer after you tell her what happened in the dream, and it's like she just feels energies and stuff just coming to her, and it helps her depict the dreams.
Ooh.
So she told me pretty much that, you know, my life was about to change. And it was just, it was refreshing to hear, one. But she said Nipsey was just such a monumental person. He was just such a big influence with what he stood for, who he was. And it was like I had to remember that because that's how I knew him.